Born May 24, 1962 in Norman, Oklahoma, Judy Renee Mosier McReynolds grew up in a university town that had a lot to offer. She was a gymnast, sang in the choir, and served as a student council officer. And she didn't go far when she went to college at the University of Oklahoma.
I was a first-generation college graduate, so I knew that I was getting to do something special. And I actually studied engineering for the first couple years. While I was in college, I worked for Harold Heupel, a lawyer in Norman, and he was not only a lawyer, but he owned several different businesses. I got exposed to doing accounting work. I switched and went to school for the rest of the time in the accounting program. He broadened my horizons, I think. I don't know that I would have thought as big as I did until I worked for him.
In 1985, after graduating from college and with the guidance and insight from her mentor, Harold Heupel, Judy got the opportunity to work at what was then a Big 8 accounting firm.
I went to work for Arthur Anderson in Oklahoma City. I was a tax manager there and brought, a lot of experience with me. I learned just what a successful business was and what a challenged one was. In the early 1990s, I had the opportunity to move to Little Rock, going to work for Ernst & Young. It was a career progression for me. I was fortunate to have, as a part of my client base, both trucking companies and trucking executives, and it really gave me an education about our industry and those involved.
In 1997, Judy transitioned to Arkansas Best Corp by referral from esteemed former Ernst & Young colleague LaVon Morton. After working at Arkansas Best for a while, which at the time went through a large acquisition, she became the controller.
I worked a lot with the CFO when I was the controller. He was somebody that was challenging to work for, but also you learned a lot from. It's much more the treasury and financial capital investment decisions.
In 2006, amidst the upcoming housing crisis and recession, Judy became the CFO of ArcBest after the former CFO had retired.
The years that followed that were actually very challenging. I was thankful that I understood the numbers. I think I leaned a lot on my understanding of the accounting, the financials of the various companies that we owned. In 2009, middle of the year, we learned that our CEO was going to retire. I was very flattered and honored whenever I was asked to be the CEO of our company by Robert Young, somebody that I had tremendous respect for and admired. And I have so much trust and respect for him that I immediately said that I would, and then later recognized the tall order of the challenge.
In 2009, ArcBest had about $1.6 billion in revenue and lost over $100 million. Even through a tumultuous time, Judy always made time to learn the business, in addition to her accounting and CFO duties. Judy and her team implemented a system to focus on doing business with a broader set of solutions that included leadership and approach changes by combining sales and marketing teams and training and development teams.
I was very flattered and honored to be asked to be the CEO of our company, but knew the challenge that we had with the loss that we'd had the year before. We were going to have to change things. When you're faced with making changes that are going to pull the company out of a $100 million loss, you have to act quickly and you have to know where to look. So I made some of the more difficult decisions, but you have to do them in order to get your way through that. We continue to pursue acquisitions to just really add scale to the capabilities that we had in place already. We became much more successful from that point forward after we had done that, and we hear a lot of great feedback from customers.
As of 2022, ArcBest is generating over $5 billion of revenue and $500 million of profit.
One of the things that you learn in business in general, but specifically when you work for our company, is that the challenges make you better. I love when people succeed, and especially people of character, people of integrity. I feel very fortunate to be exposed to those types of people within our company. The company is in a place where we're in the early innings of success.
In 2023, ArcBest will celebrate its 100-year anniversary, with the most significant growth coming from the leadership of Judy McReynolds. An achievement that goes beyond individual efforts. Judy credits her family as being the main reason for her success.
Lance is the love of my life. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. He has made some sacrifices, made sure that I always had what I needed. It really meant a lot to me to know that we could have not only, a career, but that I could also be a successful parent. Our sons, Johnny and Brett, they are both really solid professionals at what they do, but what's even more important about them is they are great people.
Under Judy's visionary leadership, ArcBest has evolved into a multi-billion-dollar integrated logistics company, leading the way with cutting-edge technology and customized solutions that help keep the global supply chain moving. Judy guides ArcBest with over 30 years of experience in the transportation and logistics industry, earning recognition with the 2016 Burlsworth Legends Award, the 2022 Forbes 50 over 50, and recognized as a 2022 Gartner CEO Talent Champion, along with many other achievements throughout the years.
When I am able to be recognized externally, it's really special to me because leaders and the employees that work with me are being recognized. Our mission as a company is to connect and positively impact the world through solving logistics challenges. I would be humbled and honored and blessed if I could be known for that.